But we can't manifest if we're in a space of lack, if we're in a space of guilt, if we're in a space of thinking about the past all the time, what I should have done, what I could have done. And it's not easy. Look, I practice and I still go down that, and I have to catch it. So, it's a continuous practice, and it's not to beat ourselves up when we go down that road again. It's bringing it back and being that self-compassion, that love space. And when we do this, we're going away from the ego and into the heart. In the same way, when we're in that thinking space of lack and guilt, those aren't God-like qualities, right? And so when we speak about that medicine wheel, when we go back, so when that looping thought comes up, we go back to the beginning, back to the serpent or the archetype of Kali. What do we need to shed? What do we need to let go of? What addiction to thought or addiction to emotion do we need to let go of, right? Then we go into the second stage, the space of the jaguar, where we cultivate that courage to, okay, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to let go of my self-guilt, my negative emotion. I'm going to let that go. Courage, go into the belly, breathe into that belly and cultivate that courage to change the mind, right? Then we go into this God-like energy of manifestation. We think of that archetype of Lakshmi, of the hummingbird, that sweet flavor of life that is accessible to us. Because this creation space is a space of gratitude. It's a space of abundance and love and all these transformative qualities that we can grab onto. Now, feelings are magnetic, right? And so the more we loop with a feeling, that's what we're going to create more and more of. This idea of karma is actually the repetition of our thoughts and feelings. We're creating it because we're going back in the past and we're pulling it now and we're making more of it. And so if we just cut the addiction to those negative emotions, we're going to cut the addiction to the cortisol. The cortisol and the adrenaline within our system is going to go down. We're going to start feeling better, and we're going to start expanding and magnetizing more expansive, enjoyable experiences. And that's all the brain chemistry, right? It's slowing it down and allowing it to go into a good space rather than into the negative loop. And so that is why we do this work, right? Want to learn more? Head over to cosmicmoments.com and join the Mindshift program.